good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do mid-month check-in. Let me see if I have this on here. I don't think so. Oh. Anyways, what we're going to do is a mid-month check-in. It is mid-month now. So what I'm going to do is what you guys, are going through, what's happening in the energy for you this month. Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, Kitty. Hey, Aries man. Hey, Shaija. But yeah, we're just going to see all signs, Aries to Pisces. I might do a collective at the end as well. I'm just going to see what's going on this month, what is either happening now or what is to come. Where are you guys at energetically, basically, is what I'm doing. And I am using my Neon Tarot deck, so I'm excited. Hey, Erica. But yeah, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and watch whatever placement, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch. And as always, hit the like button. If you guys want to be a member, join. Everything's below. Also, if you guys can hype the video too, if it lets you hype it. I know my mom said that she tried to hype it and like one of the videos hyped while some of them didn't. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if it's after so many views or what it is, but she said she did see one of them that was able to hype. So if you guys can do that, I appreciate it. Hey, Allison. I know I was wearing a Nightmare for Christmas, but it was a hoodie. So then I got hot, so I changed it into a t-shirt. But I'm excited to wear all my spooky clothes. I was also thinking on this video doing something a little bit differently, like asking a question like towards the end. After like, the energy of the month and all that. I was thinking about like what's one good thing coming. So I was thinking about asking that for each sign too. Like what's one good thing coming by the end of the month? What do you guys don't see coming, or what's something good that'll come this month for you by the end of September? So, hey, Janet. As always, if you guys want to book a personal reading, I am available for personal readings. I do have after today, I have the next 2 days off. And with that being said, with me going back to school, and my hours are pretty decent, but then by next month, I might have to be kind of full-time for a little bit because of, scheduling and all that. So I might have to change it. Instead of 1 to 2 business days, it might not be until 3 business days till I can send out the readings. It's just because I've been doing a lot of college homework, and there's just a lot going on with my job and, with Braden, and there's always like all these activities going on. So I might have to change it where I'm not as available until 2-3 days later. I don't want to do that to you guys, but I don't also want you waiting for a reading and wondering why I haven't, sent it to you, why you haven't received it. So I might have to change it to up to 3 days so you receive it, just so that you guys get the reading and I'm in a good energy and I'm not rushing around to send it to you. So, all right. Hey, guys. All right, let's go ahead and see here what's going on with Aries. All right, 319. All right, let's see what's going on for you this month. What's going on in September so far as a mid-month check-in. I just saw the Haynes man. So some of you could be feeling stuck, okay? Feeling stuck, feeling unsure what to do, a lack of movement. I just saw the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, trying to get out of your head, so that's good. So you're trying to get out of your head. Listening to your intuition. Some of you have Pisces in your chart, because I got to hear the High Priestess. I did see the Haynes man. So some of you could be a cusper, like you're almost a Pisces, but you're an Aries. So take it out, it resonates. I got the Nine of Swords reversed, the High Priestess. Okay, external party in reverse, receive in reverse, the Truth in reverse. Ooh. You guys could be stuck in a connection and questioning if there's a third party, if there's another person. Okay, having hope one day. Okay, but feeling sad. So I don't know if it's like a love situation. It kind of feels like that to me. Like you're not getting somebody's attention, or things feel out of pause with somebody. This could be a Pisces you're dealing with, since I've seen it twice in your reading. Hey, Anna, good morning. I think you're trying to get out of your head and trying to be optimistic, but feeling broken. So let's see. Why the Nine of Swords reverse, High Priestess? Ooh, Three of Swords. Four of Pentacles, the Star. Two of Wands reversed. Nine of Swords came out again in reverse. Okay, Feels like some of you are trying to move on from a situation. If you've been holding on to hope or holding on to a connection, your intuition could be telling you to move on, okay, to let it go. Some of you, if there is a third party, like you're kind of questioning if that third party is going to leave. The Tower, ooh. Page of Pentacles reversed, King of Wands, and the Seven of Swords reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed, Six of Wands reversed, the Death. Some of you, if you're waiting to hear an apology from this person, I don't really know if you're going to receive that. Either some of you, this person is in another relationship, and if you feel like they owe you some kind of explanation, some kind of apology, I don't really know if you're getting that. Some of you might not get it until Scorpio season, and then it's too late, because it feels like you're going to end up getting some kind of apology or some kind of understanding as to why you're not with this person, but it'll be too late. Like, you've already given up, because right now you're having hope still. Eight of Swords, the Fool, Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. I have strong Pisces here. I think you're kind of waiting to see if this person's going to come back for some of you. And it's like the more as time goes on, the more improbable it feels. So what I see right now in the September energy check-in is basically you're heartbroken that somebody's letting you down. Somebody's not doing what you want them to do. You're trying to follow your intuition, your guidance at this time. In your head, you're overthinking the situation incredibly. And it feels like as the days go by, possibly in Virgo season, it's like, I don't see any more effort from this person. I feel more confused than I was yesterday. Especially if you're waiting to hear back from this person, it's like, I don't really see them doing that. If they do end up contacting you, it might be the end of the year, and then you've already moved on, or you've just given up on it. What is this person's intentions? Person in your energy. Okay, well, they want to be single. Okay, well, they are going to come back around, but I think it's somebody that needs to work on themselves. So I do see them wanting to come back. Okay, eventually they're going to come back around, but they're not healed. They haven't been working on themselves. They're still not wanting to let this connection go. I see them eventually coming back, but they're not in a good place. I feel like energetically, yeah, it's somebody that's going to be like expecting something from you or hoping you can make their life easier or you bring more stability to their life, so they're going to come back to you. Because I do see communication. Yeah, for a lot of you, I'm getting by Scorpio season, possibly, or the next full moon, which is in October. Could even be a Scorpio full moon, which I don't know when that's going to be. But in Scorpio season, there will be a full moon in Taurus, so that could be it. But yeah, I just feel like this person is going to come back, but they haven't really worked on themselves, or they're in the process of healing and not really ready for anything. What's something good you can look forward to the rest of September? Five of Pentacles reversed. King of Cups reversed. Three of Wands. Judgment reversed. Four of Swords. Well, I do see healing. Okay, I do see healing. You guys are expecting this person to come back, though. It looks like in September, I don't see them coming back. Okay, maybe not until, like I said, Scorpio season is what it feels like. But what you guys can look forward to is you are doing some work on yourself. You are healing. Some of you, there's karmic, debt that you're clearing out, or just focusing on your needs, your emotional health. So, hey, Carrie, I'm sorry about that. What is your advice this month? Believe in the impossible. Hold your vision. So don't make any kind of, decision just yet. Believe in the impossible, but don't make a decision right away. That's what it feels like. Yeah, 7th house and Mercury. So needing to have communication first before putting into whatever this is. Okay. Now it could be like maybe there is going to be unexpected communication. Maybe they will come back when you least expect it. That could be it. Okay. But I'm getting strongly Scorpio season. Yeah, I feel like you need to be make sure that you are in a good place. Like you're taking care of you is what I see here. Okay. There might be communication from them. But also not really expecting it right now. Needing to focus on you. Okay. Could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, though. I have Cancer, Pisces, strong Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces. Could be any of those signs. All right, what is going on with Taurus mid-month? 10/24. All right, let's see what is going on for Taurus. I just saw the Tower. Some of you are making a decision heavily. Yeah, maybe to let something go. I got the Two of Swords, reverse, the Death, Nine of Pentacles, and the Throat Chakra. Ooh. There could be a conversation heavily, like either you already are having a conversation or by the end of the month, and it's going to make you make a decision here. Whatever this is. I got toxicity, temptation in reverse, and separation in reverse. Okay. Maybe you and somebody are trying to release toxicity. Why are these cards flying everywhere? Okay, putting up boundaries. That card flew across the floor. Having hope here. Hey, Tamika. Yeah, this card just like... Okay, pride. Damn. Okay. So, I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio. Hey, CMB. All right, let's see. Well, this looks kind of feisty, this reading, because a card had an attitude with me and flew across the floor. So I don't know what's going on between you and somebody. This could be a fight that you and somebody are having. Because my card just like had an attitude and went across the room. So I don't know. So, okay, why? It's like whatever this is, you're seeing it clearly. Because of a conversation, you're seeing things for how they are. Seven of Swords. Ooh. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the King of Swords. Okay, if you're the female, you feel like this person's blowing smoke out your ass. Okay? I don't want to be negative and say that, but it's an energy of I see clearly what you're saying. I'm reading between the lines. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm getting between the lines of the Nine of Wands. I read between the lines. I know kind of what you're up to or what you're saying, even if you're not indirectly saying it. You guys definitely could be dealing with an air sign or a Scorpio, but this person's pissed you off. It's like they're treating you like you're stupid or something. Knight of Cups, Three of Cups reverse, Five of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles reverse. I think this is somebody coming back around that doesn't want to separate with you, but this person, they don't have good intention. So I don't know who you're dealing with. It feels like they're trying to blow smoke out your ass or trying to get you to see something for what it's not. Some of you, they're very manipulative and you see right through it. Two of Swords reversed. It's like I see through your lies. I see through your facade. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is coming out twice. So it's like, I don't want to be messed with. I know my self-worth. You know, I know what I have to offer. Hey, Redbeard. Okay, so why boundaries and pride? I think this person's pissing you off. Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Sun in reverse, the Tower in reverse. Some of you, if they had a third party, it's like they're coming around, maybe blaming it on you, or acting like something wasn't as severe as what it was. Because it looks like, yeah, they're coming in and they're more of a burden than they're worth. This person, it's like they're more of a burden, they're more of an inconvenience than what they're worth. And they're just, yeah, some of you, they're very emotionally manipulative. They're not changing, okay? Could be somebody karmically you're attached to. It just looks like they're coming back after a period of separation. They don't want to separate anymore. Yeah, look, they're not reflecting. That's in reverse. The Moon. Man. What is this person's intentions? Why are they coming back? And it looks like you're ending things with them, Taurus. Okay, so yeah, they want to make you believe that this can be healed, but they're delusional. You're dealing with somebody delusional. Somebody that is very inconsistent, somebody that will not change. Some of you, this couldn't be another person. If this wasn't somebody that you were dealing with, this could be somebody else, like coming back from your past. Because it looks like somebody that's trying to convince you that they've changed or they have good intentions, but you see right through it. What's something good that'll happen by the end of September? The moon. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Two of Swords reverse. 10 of Swords reverse. You're going to see the situation for what it is, that you could be getting played or they don't have the best intentions towards you. Yeah, and I think a lot of you are just making a decision to move on. Making this decision to release yourself from this. So maybe by the end of the month, maybe this isn't happening yet. Maybe you're trying to give this person benefit of the doubt. You're trying to get them to change. And then by the end of the month, you just realize, okay, well, you're not seeing my side of things, so I don't know what else to do. Yeah, emotions are running high. Okay, and then I have balance, spirituality, practicality. So basically, I think you're seeing things in a practical way of like, how is this, benefiting me? How is this bettering my life? Yeah, 10th house. Okay, and North Node. It's like you got to think about yourself. Okay, you got to think about yourself, your reputation, what you're putting out there in the universe. Yeah, 7th house. Some of you, it's like you don't even know if you want to be with this person. Or, like now they're coming back to commit to me, but are they really who I want them to be? I think it's like, you have more pride in yourself. You're like, I don't want this person coming back, maybe even feel like they're out to get you in some way, or they want your money, or because it almost feels like somebody, it's very like weird that they're coming back into your energy. I don't think you guys are in good place with this person. I don't think you have good feelings towards them. So if it's somebody that you're like feeling like is your twin flame or your person or somebody romantic that you're in love with, I don't think it's this person, Taurus. I think it's somebody that you don't feel a good vibe from them. You feel like you can't trust them. And some of you question if there's a third party, or if they were in a whole other relationship and that's why they're not with you. Just be careful. Could be a Cancer or a Pisces. I got Sag. I got Scorpio, Aquarius, strong Scorpio. Yeah, it could be a Scorpio. I have like 4 Scorpio cards. Okay, and it's like you need to put up boundaries because they're going to use you. Some of you, they're coming back, like I said, just to like take from you, or they think that you have money because the 9 of Pentacles came out twice. So they could think that you have all this money or high status, or they couldn't be coming towards you because of status. Okay, or they just like want what you have, or you can help them in some way, like they're clout hungry, or I don't know. I'd be careful of that. Oh, good. I'm glad it resonates, guys. Hey, Danielle, good morning. All right, Gemini, 1757. Hey, B, good morning. All right, Gemini, let's do a mid-month check-in. What's going on? Ooh, I just saw the Lovers in reverse. 3 of Cups. Third eye chakra, 3 of Cups. The Tower, the 6 of Swords. Wow, you guys could be detaching from a situation. Oh, you're welcome, Janet. Unexpected and reversed. Twin Flame came out, but I'm not going to take it. Okay, I saw Saturn on the bottom. Some of you, yeah, finality. Some of you could be leaving behind a third party, or not a third party, a twin flame situation. Now, there could have been a third party with the third eye chakra and the 3 of Cups. Putting up boundaries and third party, yep. See, and I was wanting to say third party. Some of you are having respect for yourself. You're like, I'm not going to be putting myself in a third party situation. There could be an attachment third party. Okay. It looks like you're leaving somebody behind. Finally, 3 of Cups, the Tower. 6 of Swords. Could be a Scorpio. Why is this happening? Strength. It looks like you're putting up boundaries. Yep, 4 of Wands reverse, 3 of Cups reverse, Page of Pentacles. It looks like you're having respect for yourself. Justice in reverse. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna be your second option. I'm not gonna be your person that's like a side piece. It feels like Gemini an energy of like I have more respect for myself, more dignity, and I'm not gonna be a side piece or an option to you. Like if something else doesn't work out and you come back to me, that's what it feels like here. It's been too painful. Some of you, it could be a Scorpio and a Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're not doing that anymore. Yeah, because you're the Empress. Wow. Yeah, you're like, I'm not taking less than I deserve. So you're showing up in this Empress energy of like, I'm not taking less. Okay. Why unexpected reverse? King of Cups, Knight of Wands reverse, Two of Swords reverse, Magician reverse. They knew this day was going to come. They knew that they couldn't keep manipulating. They couldn't keep playing games with you. They knew they had to make a decision. So this person acting like, oh, I didn't see this coming. Well, they did. Okay. This person knew that eventually they were going to lose you. Eventually they had to make a decision. If they did put you in a third party, yeah, they realized due to their lack of control, their lack of leadership, they are losing you. Some of you are dealing with an Aries, a Pisces, Sagittarius. It's like they knew this day would come. They just didn't want to accept it. Two of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah, because I think for a lot of you, it's an energy of like, I don't want this third party here anymore. You know? Like there's going to be an ending if you don't cut this third party out. Okay? Because for a lot of you, it could be a fire sign. Or just somebody younger, somebody that they're tempted by. Yeah, it's almost like they use somebody else when they get lonely or desperate. And it feels like I don't want this person, I don't want to be a third party anymore. You know, or if you're not the third party and this is your actual person, you could feel like they're always cheating on you or they're always with somebody else. What does this person want with Gemini? The Star in reverse, Lovers in reverse, Queen of Cups, the Moon. They want you to have more trust in them. They want things to be easier, but they're the ones that's caused this problem for you. Okay? So it feels like for a lot of you, if you feel like this is your twin flame, your person, there's this third party interference that keeps getting in the way. And it's like, I don't want this person involved. They're breaking up our relationship. They're causing issues. Okay? Hey, love apples. So that's what I'm seeing. It looks like you guys are putting up walls here. You're like, I don't want to be, with somebody that's sharing, that I'm sharing, is what it feels like. Because you're the Empress. You're like, I'm not going to take less than I deserve. It's like, I'm not going to just put myself up, for this situation. I'm not going to deal with it. So when it comes to love, it looks like you're walking away from from a love situation because of a third party. They keep talking to other people. They keep getting involved. Maybe they're desperate and kind of throwing themselves at somebody else when they don't want your attention. It just looks like you're walking away. You're letting the tower fall. What's something good to look forward to in September? Okay, well, it looks like your hard work is paying off. Yeah, it looks like you're focused. Oh, wow. Some of you could be getting a different job. You guys could be going back to school for some of you. Because I'm getting that, like, maybe you already went to school and you're going back to school. Like, maybe you're starting. I know, like, some colleges, like, it starts, like, in October. So some of you are getting ready to, like, go back to school. Like, because for, like, me, one of my classes, it starts in October. Okay, so for some of you, you're going back to school and you're kind of waiting to like hear back from the school if you got accepted again or something like that. Or it's just like you are putting yourself first. You're putting your, pride, things like that first. So, all right, let's see. The answers you need are coming, Gemini. And nothing will come of the situation. See, I think you're already telling yourself that. You're freeing from it. Okay. Hey, Crystal. You're basically accepting it. Some of you, it's a Cancer, or you're just focusing on your life, your family, your structure, things like that. Yeah, North Node in the 10th house. Yeah. A lot of you are focused on career, family, things at this time, and you are kind of moving on. You're like, I don't have time to mess with the situation. I don't really have time to wonder what this person wants with me. It just feels like you're walking away from a situation. I think that's the best thing to do. You're focusing on healing, and it feels like you've already kind of leveled up. Okay, it's like I've leveled up. I'm ready to move on. And a lot of you could be either going back to school or just focusing on your career at this time. Your career, maybe going back to school for that. Some of you, Gemini, I'm also getting like if you're starting a new job, you're starting some kind of schooling for that job. Okay. So if it's like, I don't know, automotive, or if you're starting something business related, it's like, you're taking some kind of course or two for the, the career, but you're leveling up. You're the Empress. Okay. So could be dealing with a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Cancer, an Aquarius, Aries. Okay, another Gemini, could be a Scorpio. Man, it feels like Scorpios are getting a bad rep in this reading. It's like Scorpios have been in every reading so far. All right, Cancer, 2535. I know, I really want to get that new Apple phone, that new iPhone 17. I want to get that orange one. That one looks really cool. So maybe when I get, tax check, or maybe I'll get myself that. All right, Cancer, let's see. Giving and receiving in reverse. Ace of Cups. Feels like you're choosing yourself. Yeah, Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands, Justice in reverse, the Judgment, Empress. Okay, wow. What are you guys going through? For some of you, you are the Divine Feminine. Okay. You are the Divine Feminine. Feels like you're not taking less than you deserve. It feels like you're putting yourself first. Higher self in reversed. Renewal in reversed. Separation in reverse. Man, all these reversals. Abandoned in reverse, and depth in reverse. Somebody's coming back around, okay, that I think you're just not giving time or energy to. Some of you, you're either in a separation or you're just putting time into yourself. Coming up as the Empress here, Ace of Cups. Feels like you're focusing on your emotional fulfillment. You're making yourself happy. I do see somebody wanting to activate something with you, wanting to come back. But there's either been stagnancy. Hey guys, good morning. Hey George. Hey Taylor. There could be a complete ending between you and a person. Okay, with the finality and breaking point. So let me see. Either you're choosing to finally be done with something, or maybe there's two people. I'm kind of getting that. Hey, Terry. Cancer, there could be two people. Like, there could be one person that you're finally ending things with because it's taking your emotional health. And then there could be somebody else coming back. So why... Too many cards. Why giving and receiving reverse? Three of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, some of you, there's three people. Strength, Page of Cups, and the Justice reverse. Three of Swords reverse, Queen of Swords, Two of Wands. Yeah, if you're this female, which I feel like you are, if you're the female in the situation, you're not putting up with the bare minimum. I think you don't like the way you're being treated. Now, for some of you, you could even feel like you're in a marriage situation if you're married, or if this person's married or something like that, because I'm getting two people. So either you're leaving one situation where you don't feel like it benefits you. It kind of feels like that, like you're going to something else. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, because it's like you've given it all your best here. The King of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Cups reverse. Feels like you're leaving one situation to go to another one that you think is better. Okay? Like you feel one situation is actually more beneficial, more healing. There's more effort being put in. Okay? So for a lot of you Cancers, you're making a choice to end one situation and go into another. Yeah, you're going to be getting communication from somebody that walked away. The Lovers. Ooh, Emperor in reverse. Nine of Wands reverse. Yeah, some of you are going back to your twin flame. Like you didn't realize how much the value of this connection was, or they didn't realize how much of a value you were to them until they left. Okay? So for a lot of you, that's what it feels like. It feels like there's one situation ending because you don't feel appreciated. It feels like it's one-sided. And then there's a connection where this person's coming back and they didn't realize how much they appreciated you. Okay? Hey, VC. So let me see. What does this Lovers want with Cancer? They're coming back. Eight of Cups reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, Four of Pentacles. They're kind of waiting for things to change. Ooh, 777. Temperance reverse. I think this person doesn't really know where you are at in this. So they're kind of giving it some time. Or they're waiting to see, like, if you guys can get past something. There could be a little bit of hesitancy or blockages. But I feel like with this person coming back, it's like they didn't appreciate you when they had you, but they realize you're their twin flame, and they do want to come back. And this person, you know, they are going to kind of give it some time and see where things go. So it looks like you're ending one situation because it's done. You're like, this is over. I'm not appreciated. And then you're going to either back to another person, or there is a new connection. I feel like you're going back to somebody, though. What's something to look forward to the end of September? Temperance in reverse. The Star, Ten of Cups reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Swords reverse. I feel like you're healing something within yourself. I feel like you're doing more healing than you are aware of. Especially during the separation without this person, okay? It looks like you are healing maybe some kind of childhood wound, some kind of abandonment. You're doing more healing than you know or you think, okay? So that's what I'm feeling for you, that things are going to get better for you. You're doing more healing than you're aware of, and you're going to get to a better place. Show the world the real you. Balance spirituality and practicality. So yeah, you're focusing more on yourself, being real, authentic with yourself. It could even be difficult for some of you. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's, yeah, South Node, wow, and Leo. This feels very challenging, okay? So it feels like, Cancer, what I'm getting here, it's been a challenge. Hey, Katie, because when I get the South Node and Leo, that is very challenging. Some of you guys could have an Aquarius North Node, because then I got Aquarius here. And that would make sense, okay? Because the North Node in Leo would be the opposite. The South Node Leo would be the North Node in Aquarius. So you guys could have that position in your chart. Because that's very challenging. If you have a South Node in Leo, that's like stubbornness, you know, not wanting to face a situation for what it is, ego, pride, because the South Node is like the shadows of what we are, you know? So some of you, Cancer, if you've been healing that, it's really difficult, you know? And I think here you're doing more healing than you're aware of. You could be too hard on yourself as well. And with the North Node in Aquarius, that's a good energy. It's like you're finally breaking free. You're being independent, not letting things hold you back. And with, you know, Leo, it's like, some of you, like, your pride could be in the way, you and this person, okay? For some Leos, I feel like if you're like a confident Leo and you feel good in your skin, and this is like a shadow Leo, like if you're in your shadows and you're not healed and you're having past wounds, some of you could have had a really bad childhood, and that could have caused the South Node energy, because really the South Node is who we used to be in a past life, is like what we lived in, which I feel bad for myself because I was an Aries in a past life. So that kind of explains it, because I got North Node in Libra. So it's kind of the same thing, you know? It's like a North Node in Libra. I want to have peace and harmony in my life. I want things to be not so challenging. I don't want problems, you know? But South Node in Leo, that's not good. That's like really challenging and difficult. So that could definitely be going on with you guys. Like you're trying to heal, and it feels like you're not really getting anywhere, but you are. With the Nine of Pentacles and, you know, the Star, you are getting somewhere. So could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Libra. I got Leo here. Scorpio again. Sorry, Scorpio. You're in every reading. Pisces, Aries, Gemini. Okay. But I am seeing, like, you know, you have choice between two people. All right, Leo. I'm glad it resonated, love apples. 3405. And as always, I'm getting some coffee. All right, what we got? Mid-month check-in. Okay, Nine of Swords reversed. Aries had that as well. Speaking of Aries, but then the Seven of Swords. Seek the truth and the sacral chakra. Okay, well, let's see. You guys could be desiring to to be in a place of truth, you know, of not wanting to be in your head anymore, wanting to feel safe. Because I got present in reverse. This could be a past situation. Fear. Okay. See, that's what I'm getting here. Some of you, you have like a wanting and a desire not to be in your head, to get out of fear, to let things go. Wow, I got pride that came out. Stubborn. Okay, well, let me see. Some of you, this could be an energy of you self-sabotaging yourself, because this is, you know, this could be sabotage here. Some of you could be in the current moment this month, maybe kind of making things not happen for yourself because of fear. Because I was getting that fear. I got abandoned in reverse, fantasy in reverse. It's like something that you want to achieve, but you're doubting yourself. They're like, oh, I want and desire this, but I don't know if I can achieve this. Okay. Look, there you are, the sun, though. So you're showing up heavy in your reading. All right, let's see. Because it could be the present moment you're not receiving this because you're being a little too hard on yourself. So why the 9 of Swords reversed? 6 of Cups. The World in reverse, the 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. It could be an energy of I can't let anything new into my life until I close up whatever this is. Because I feel like either you have mistakes from your past that you're trying to make amends of. So I don't know if you're being hard on yourself because of a past situation. It's like, well, last time I put myself out there and I did something, it backfired or just didn't go well. Let me see. Why the 7 of Swords? That's what it feels like. Like you're afraid to start something new because you remember what happened when you started something new. This could be a job, a career. This could be a relationship. 2 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Hanged Man reverse. Hermit reverse. This feels to me like something new, either relationship-wise or something new financially. Okay? This could even be you're holding back, like you're keeping yourself stuck in a situation you're not happy in, because you are afraid of letting go. Some of you could be afraid that you're afraid to fully close a chapter. Okay. And it's like you're blocking yourself in the present moment. The present moment isn't really bringing anything new to your life because you're stuck in the past and you don't want to close up something else. Feels like you don't want to let somebody go if it's a person. Yeah. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're still making excuses for this person. That, oh, they'll be back around. They're just not in a good place in their life. Yeah, I think you're kind of lying to yourself, or you're telling yourself that. Okay, not that it's a lie. Like, they are coming back. But I think you're telling yourself. But I don't think you're doing yourself any favors by telling yourself, oh, they'll be back. You know, I know they're going to be back. I have no doubt in my mind this person's going to return. But I don't think you're doing yourself any favor with the Temperance reverse. Yeah, it's like you're kind of just blocking something new to come in. Yeah, 7 of Swords again. It's like you're blocking some 5 of Swords and the Magician. I feel like you're blocking your own manifestations, like in regards to love, because you are having expectation and hope that this past person's going to return. Why your pride? Why is pride here? Death. 10 of Wands reverse, the Strength, Page of Cups. Because it's like, I don't want to give up on this. For some of you, and this is how I am in love, once I give up on somebody and I'm done with it, I'm done. Like, there is no going back. Once I have it engraved in my head, I'm done. I'm throwing in the towel. Then I'm not going to want them back. And that's what I do. Sometimes I do that to tell myself, I don't want this person. They're gross. I don't want them. So that I can just move on from them. And that's kind of my healing way of doing things. Because I think you know that. You know, once it's final, it's final. I'm going to be looking at other options or seeing other people, you know? And I think you don't want to give up just yet, because it's like, I don't want to say goodbye. I don't want to let this person go. I don't really want to start new with anyone else because I still have unfinished business with this person. Okay. And I think, you know, as soon as you throw in the towel and you're done with it, that you're not even going to want this person back. Hey, Aubrey, what's something exciting coming by the end of September? Something good. Wow. King of Cups. I think you got somebody else coming into your energy. Okay, the Devil in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. You have a choice, okay? You have a choice here. I think, yeah, you have possibly somebody else coming back around as well, but you have a choice between a Taurus or a water sign. And I think you actually have, wow, you have a happy relationship coming in. Like, you got somebody that actually wants to commit, that actually wants to be with you, but it feels like you're kind of setting yourself up for failure by wanting to get back with this other person, you know? What's your advice? Have faith in your dreams. A time to give than to take. New moon in Virgo, which we got that happening in like 5 days. A new moon in Virgo, it's a solar eclipse. I'll probably do a reading on that, probably maybe by Thursday. Second house and mutable. It's an energy of you can get what you want. You know, you can have what you want here. I feel like anything is yours. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Like, you can have whatever you want. But I feel like with another situation, it's like something that is going to have to be adjusted. So it's kind of up to you. What do you want? Do you want a relationship where there's really like, you have to just fix it like you have to fix the whole relationship. You have to adjust it. You guys have to work on it like heavily and put a lot of like, you know, hope into it? Or do you want something that's kind of easy? You know, where there's somebody that's like meant to be your person coming into your life. Because some of you, there's an actual soulmate coming in. But it's kind of up to you. Like, would you rather be with somebody where it's kind of difficult and you're having to try to work things out with them? Or somebody that it's like they come into your life, they know exactly what they want, there's no blockages, and they are emotionally available, you know? It's kind of up to you. I guess pick your poison if you want to go back to this past person or if you want somebody new. Okay. But it could be a Scorpio or a Capricorn. I like that. The new person coming in, they could be a water sign. It's somebody that, or they have a rising in a water sign. But it's kind of up to you. It's like the world's your oyster, you know? All right, let's go ahead and do Virgo. Happy birthday, Virgo, 4203. I don't know, are some of you guys graduating or you guys are thinking about a graduation? Because now I just had that song in my head by Vitamin C. I think it's called Graduation or something, or it's like, as we go on, we remember all the good times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. And then she's like, la, 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 la. I don't know why I'm getting that song. So I don't know if you guys are celebrating with somebody or some kind of graduation or you're proud of yourself or something. I don't know. That's weird. The happy birthday. Heart chakra in reverse. Two of Swords came out in reverse. Seven of Swords. Why does it feel like an ending? Like you're ending something? Okay, you could be thinking about the past with somebody. Missing someone. Yeah, the past came out in reverse. Some of you maybe having a conversation with a past person, but your heart's kind of blocked to it because there's a negative mindset around it and separation. Wow, this could be a past relationship, a past friend, because I'm kind of getting a friend for some reason. Somebody's name could start with a C, like Vitamin C. Why the heart chakra in reverse? Okay, the Emperor, Two of Swords, the King of Cups reversed, and the King of Pentacles reversed. Okay, this is like a relationship. It's like this person doesn't want to admit that they're wrong. Somebody's heart chakra is blocked, and I think it's the masculine. So it could just be you're still friends with them, or you want to be, or you wish you guys, with the circumstance, could still be friends. Because I got the Two of Swords reverse, Seven of Swords. It's like somebody's not acknowledging what they did wrong, you know? Acknowledging that they had to partake in something. You're dealing with somebody very stubborn. And it's like you miss them. Three of Wands. the Eight of Wands, the Judgment reverse, and the Tower in reverse. Some of you feel like it's a bad idea to let this person back in, that they're not going to see things differently. They haven't changed. They haven't healed. Because it almost feels like you're having this negative mindset, Virgo, because I don't think they're going to change. Yeah, some of you feel like even if, you know, the times have changed, like you guys have grown up, they're still kind of the same person. So part of you is kind of thinking about leaving this behind, or because it's almost like if you're being treated this way, you're kind of doubting like their intentions. This feels like somebody you want to reconcile with, but they're very stubborn. Okay, they're very stubborn. They're not acknowledging what they did wrong in the situation. And I think you've been waiting to hear from this person for them to make things right. And it just looks like it's a disappointment, to be honest. It looks like it's a disappointment. Like they know exactly how you feel. They know they let you down. Because I'm getting here the Queen of Wands, Six of Cups reverse, the strength in the world. It's almost like, is it even a good idea to let this person back in? I've been healing. I've been letting this go. Should I even let them back into my life? That's what it feels like. An energy of like, I'm kind of disappointed. This person's not maturing or growing up like I thought they would. What do they want with you? Ace of Pentacles reversed. Three of Swords reversed. The Empress reversed. Eight of Cups. Two of Wands. Kind of feels like they want to clear their conscience for some of you. Like if they are admitting they did something wrong, they want to like clear their conscience. Or they just want you to chase them. But they're not really pursuing this. It's like they're not really having much expectation. Yeah, they're not really, I don't know what's going on with this person. It's like that's great in theory. I don't know, part of them feels like you're leveling up, or you're in a better place in your life and you're probably not going to settle for them. They could even feel like you're settling and they don't want to put you in that position. Cuz it's like they're going to give it some thought. They're going to like be in your energy for a little bit. They're going to put some effort into this, but they're not having much of a positive outlook on it. I don't know why. It almost feels like they either feel like you guys are just two different people and you guys aren't gonna like correspond with each other, or like they can't provide you what you're wanting. Like they just can't meet you halfway, or they can't give you what you want. Okay. Maybe their job, for some of you, their job's getting in the way, where like they're making their job like an excuse for why they can't show up for you or something like that. What is something you can look forward to the end of September? The Star in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot reverse, and the Death. Nine of Wands. I think you're putting up boundaries. You're putting up boundaries and you're not taking the bare minimum. And you're knowing your self-worth. You're like, I'm not going to put myself in situations to get let down and get disappointed. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's an energy of like you're trying to get out of your head. Because it's like you're listening to your intuition. You're in this place of, if I feel a certain way about something, my intuition's right. And I'm not going to put all this energy towards something if I don't feel confident. You know, if I don't feel like I can trust it, I'm not going to put into it. Looking at the bigger picture, Sagittarius. Yep. And a personal issue reaches resolution. So you're making some kind of, you know, effort with somebody, but seeing the bigger picture. Fifth house and third house. You know, yeah, I desire them. Yeah, I want this person. It feels romantic, but it's also like I want them to try to understand me or understand my emotions, and it doesn't seem like they're doing that. Like you're having a conversation and you feel like you're back to square one. Doesn't really feel like there's much change or effort being put in here. Okay. Some of you could have seen the bigger picture, that maybe you guys have outgrown each other, or it's just they're not trying hard enough for you. Could be a Cancer or a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Sag. Okay. Could be a Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Leo. But it's like you miss somebody, but it's like they're just not making anything better. I'm glad it resonates. 4904 Libra. Let me get some more coffee. All right, mid-month check-in. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Mid-month check-in for Libra. What we got? Okay, I like that. Healing begins, Six of Swords, and the base chakra in reverse. Wow, okay. It looks like you're in this energy of not wanting to fix anything. Okay, it looks like you are just moving on. You're accepting closure. You're accepting letting something go, not giving to it anymore. Yeah, okay, I got the world in reverse, and I saw the world reverse in the, shuffling here. And then I got summer, okay. Some of you are giving, I'm not trying to be negative, you're giving up on something happening. Because it's like your expectations of a reunion are just, are I think each day, like your expectations of a reconciliation are getting slimmer and slimmer. Because I saw a reunion in reverse. Some of you thought summer, things would change, this person would come back. They would reconcile with you. Yeah, and I think you're just kind of letting go with the butterfly here. I think you're just kind of accepting, well, I have a lot to offer this person. If they don't see that, then that's their problem. Yeah, because I think you're just having this negative mindset that this person's going to return. Because some of you have been waiting all summer. Like you've been waiting all summer, or like as summer started, thinking you'd hear from them, thinking they'd be back. It looks like you're kind of giving up on that expectation. But I saw the Empress, so I like that for you. Why the Six of Swords, base chakra reversed? Page of Cups, Empress in reverse, Three of Swords reverse, and the High Priestess reverse. Yeah, some of you, it's an energy of I'm not really expecting an apology anymore, or I don't really know. Maybe by the time this person does come back, it'll be too late, which I think that was like in the Taurus or the Gemini reading. I think it was Taurus. So some of you have Taurus in your chart. Because it was an energy like by the time this person finally comes back and apologizes, it's like I just don't really have much faith in this, or I'm just kind of gave up hope on it. It's kind of what it feels like here. Because I think you've been waiting. There's been an unclosed out cycle, and you've been waiting for them to come back. And it's like they haven't pursued you. The Lovers, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. It's weird. It's like an energy, like I think they're going to, but then they hold themselves back. It's like they try to come towards you and they hold themselves back. Yeah. Because it's like they know they want to, but then they just like release themselves from coming towards you. Okay. Because it's weird. It's like with the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands reverse, the Judgment, they're thinking about coming back towards you, but they don't actually pursue it. It's like they end up just giving up on the opportunity, or they're just kind of like letting go as well. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like they don't do it. The Chariot reverse. It's like this person, maybe even around the summer, they were going to come back. Maybe they were making a decision around summer to come back to you. And then for whatever reason, they just were like, it's more trouble than it's worth. Or they just made a decision not to. Because maybe you knew that. Like maybe you felt them coming back, that there was some kind of stop. Because with the base chakra reverse, it feels like there was some kind of like effort. And then, or like they were thinking about making an effort, and then they just like didn't do it. They didn't follow through. Yeah, it's like this person, some of you felt really like unattractive because of what this person did to you. You felt like you weren't desirable. You really like doubted yourself. You put yourself like in a high vibrate, like in a like almost like you were like competing against other people or something. And I think you're not doing that anymore. You're not wasting time. You're not talking down to yourself like that. Because I think for a while, this person made you not like yourself. You felt unattractive. Maybe you felt like you didn't have anything solid or good to offer or something like that. Because you just felt like, well, they didn't choose me, so I obviously don't mean anything. Which is sad. Some of you felt that way. Like, this person didn't choose me. They didn't pick me, so there must be something wrong with me, you know. And just, I think for a while, like you were feeling that way, but you're finally giving yourself justice and seeing the beauty in yourself. You finally feel better about yourself. Okay. What does this person want? Some of you, it's a twin flame. Hey, Allison. The Moon. Yeah, some of you, it could be a Cancer or a Pisces. Two of Cups. Five of Cups reverse. 10 of Swords. They want to talk to you, but it's like they don't know how to approach you. Some of you, they don't know if you've moved on. And it's like they are hurting still by this because they see you as their soulmate, Two of Cups. but they don't know. They're letting fear get in the way of contact, of reaching out to you. And it is hurting them. They don't know what to do. So let's change gears here. Let's see, what's something you can look forward to by the end of September? The Hermit reversed, Hierophant reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Devil, Death. Four of Wands reversed, Eight of Cups, the Fool. It looks like you're taking yourself out of like a situation that's unhealthy. So some of you, it's like lower vibrational, lower dimensional situations. If it's maybe this connection, realizing it's toxic. If it's maybe an addiction, some of you are breaking out of an addiction. Okay. It looks like in September, you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. And you're letting go of this toxicity or unhealthy attachments. Also looks like you're not deluding yourself. You're not keeping yourself in situations that make you uncomfortable or you don't fit. Hey, FG. Yeah, balance spirituality and practicality. The energy is gaining momentum. So thinking about your spirituality and the practical. Okay, with Virgo here, yeah, taking care of yourself. You could be questioning yourself or like, how can I improve myself? That could be what you're doing with the Justice too, of like putting yourself in a better vibration, of not belittling yourself anymore, of being fair to yourself. Yeah, you're making some kind of change here in your life or wanting to. So some of you could have been like tested by the situation and, maybe got some kind of spiritual test and you're letting go, you're moving on. So Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, could be a Cancer. I have Pisces. Okay, it could be any sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini. But yeah, it looks like you're kind of just releasing from a situation and healing. All right, Scorpio, 5628. Mid-month check-in. I just saw your energy. I just saw the Judgment. So let's see. And the Tower. Damn. Well, that's good. And this is your energy too. Five of Cups, but it came out in the reversed. Change your focus, reverse. Three of Swords, the Sun, the Five of Wands, Magician. It feels like it's not always going to be this way. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. If you've been struggling or feeling just really defeated, depressed, it's not always going to be this way. Okay. That's why I'm feeling. Yeah. External party reverse and loss. Not feeling enough, missing someone. Some of you could be in a third party situation or feeling that there's circumstances or something going on, like in your life that's kind of blocking you. I think you're trying to get out of this negative mindset though. Yeah, that there's possibilities, being free-spirited, and then divine masculine. I feel like there's still hope. So if this is your person, if you're upset, you're missing somebody, I feel like there's still hope with you and your person. Yeah, I just saw the Three of Wands. Maybe you could feel like it's over or it's at a loss, that it's not going to come back. But you're needing to change your focus. Why that? Needing to have a positive mindset. Six of Wands. Four of Swords, Knight of Cups reverse, and the Three of Wands. Because if you've been waiting for somebody to return, I feel like they are coming back. Some of you, it's like they're going through personal issues in their life, and it's nothing to do with you. Okay? That this person maybe is in their head, maybe there's some depression, maybe they have stress or something in their, external life. Because there could have been a third-party situation in their life that's in there, like in the challenge here. Maybe it's not a person. Maybe it's like a distance or something. Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Two of Swords, and the Three of Cups reversed. Now, some of you, it could be a third party, like they had to let go of a third party, or they have to just be single for some of you, like they have to get out of something else and be single. That could be the problem for some of you. And maybe it's been a challenge in the situation. Maybe it's hard to get out of this other relationship. Maybe they rely on that person. For some of you, they could rely on that other person for transportation, for a job. They rely on that person for something. And it's like they know that they need to let this person go, that they don't want them anymore. Because you guys could be waiting for a third party here. Like for them to leave a third party. Because it looks like there's a possibility here with the masculine. But they need to be in this, a different mindset. Because I think they're just not emotionally ready right now. Yeah, it's like they're still dealing. Some of you, yeah, they're in a relationship or they rely on that person for something. Okay. It looks like it is getting close to closing out, though. So if they are in a third party, it looks like it is getting close to closing out. They're making a decision that they're not happy. What does this person want with Scorpio? Six of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Cups reverse, Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. I think they don't want to lead you on right now. I think this is somebody that doesn't want to breadcrumb you. Yeah, because I know you're worth more than that. But they can't. Logically, they can't give you what you want right now. Right now, they can't give you what you're needing. So I think, not that they don't want you in their life, but they can't really entertain this or give to you right now. Or it already has ended. I think this person has respect for you and they don't want to put you in a third party. I don't think they want to treat you this way. Okay. And it just feels like if it's ending, it hurts them that they have to end this right now. They can't keep entertaining this, but I feel like there's a possibility of them coming back when the other situation closes out. What is something to look forward to by the end of September? Devil in reverse, Death, Eight of Pentacles reverse, and the Sun. You're letting go of any kind of attachment that isn't healthy or doesn't make you happy. Yeah, I feel like you're not letting people stay in your life that don't serve a purpose. Okay, so for a lot of you, you're choosing your happiness, you're choosing yourself. It looks like by the end of September, you're cutting people out that just no longer serve you, could feel like they're in your life for negative reasons, or they don't really serve a purpose. Okay, because it looks like an energy of like, if you feel like you've been manipulated by people or they just don't really have good interests in your life, you're going to remove people like that. So it looks like you're making a positive shift in your life. You're changing and you don't want any kind of problems. Okay. Because I got here, a win-win outcome is forecast. So you're balancing out your life. There's a new start coming. Yeah. So it kind of feels like here with Libra energy, you're making decisions about who stays in your life and who leaves. And I know that sounds negative, but it's an energy of like, I can't settle for less anymore. I don't want to keep people in my life that really don't benefit me, that really don't make me happy or include me. And this could be friends, family. If I don't feel like I'm loved and supported by people, I don't really want to keep them in my life, because I got South Node here in Pluto. It's like you're cleaning house, you're cleaning house, you're letting go. It's like, maybe even cleaning out your closet. It's an energy of, if I can't wear these jeans anymore, they have holes in them, it's like I gotta throw them away. And that's kind of what I'm getting with people. It's like, if you've tried to make it work for years or months and you've tried to keep these people in your life, but it's really not serving you, then what's the purpose? So I think you guys are doing that. You guys are removing people from your life that no longer serve you. And sadly, I've had that, kind of happened to me as well. I've kind of realized who's for me, who's rooting for me, and who's not. And maybe that's kind of what's going on here. So Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, could be any sign. Scorpio, Aries, okay, Cancer. But I don't think it's over between you and this person. It's just they can't give you what you need right now because they could be committed to something else or someone else. But I don't think they're not coming back. I know I need to clean my house too. So that's actually kind of funny because I've been talking about this for months, needing to clean my room. And I want to change completely the walls and all that. I want to get a green, like an emerald green velvet couch in my room. Plus my bed. My bed's already, like getting put together. But I want to get, a nice couch. And I want to paint my walls like a pretty, like mulberry color. Kind of like a wine mulberry. There's like so much I want to do, and I think it's gonna be Scorpio season by the time I finally get to do it. So some of you that resonates. All right, Sag, 103.52. All right, what we got for Sag? Ooh, Two of Cups. Okay, and it's not wanting to go back in the deck, so let's see if it comes out. Ooh, you got the Magician. Manifest. Okay, 8 of Swords. 3 of Wands reverse, Judgment. Okay, it's an energy. Don't get in your head, Sag. Just because a situation doesn't feel like it's going to happen doesn't mean it's not. Okay? Yeah, don't be guarded to whatever this is. I got the Wheel of Fortune came out in reverse here. It feels like something is meant to come back into your life. Something is meant to come back around. You're meant to manifest something here, or you've already manifested it, but it's taken a while to come to your life or to come into existence. Yeah, timing. I think something about time. Releasing in reverse. So there's something that you've been manifesting. I'm glad you didn't release it. Because it is like now's the time. Now it's meant to be in your life. Now things are meant to move forward. Ooh, could be a divine masculine. Okay, I was hoping it was something else, but yeah. 2 of Cups again. It could be that something wasn't meant to be in the past. And then now, like, enough time has went on. 3 of Wands. Okay, why the Magician? You're manifesting your soulmate. Page of Swords reversed. 3 of Wands. Queen of Swords reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. I think it's an energy of like, when is this person coming? You know? And you could be in your head about it, like overthinking. Some of you have like a lot of air placements or like a moon that's like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, where you're overthinking it. It's like, man, I'm waiting forever for this person to come back. When are they coming into my life? Because if it's somebody that you're manifesting back, it's like, I'm not really hearing. Yeah, it's like, I know they're my person, but when are they coming back? Feeling like, you know, it's not doubtful, but I'm not hearing from them or there's been a delay. But look, they are coming back. Judgment. 8 of Pentacles reverse, the Sun, and the 10 of Wands reverse. Some of you, this person maybe had something going on in their personal life. Yeah, where they've kind of blocked this connection because they had something else going on. And it wasn't the right timing. Like maybe they had a lot of obligations, something else happening in their energy where they couldn't give to you. But now time and releasing in reverse. I feel like now the time feels more questionable, or they're wondering if it's been too much time. Okay, I feel like they're coming back, be a Cancer or a Pisces. They're coming back to work things out with you, wanting, yeah, to fix any kind of drama or any kind of issues. Questioning if it's too late. So a lot of you, it's your soulmate. They're questioning if it's too late, if they can come back, if you guys can work things out, if you trust them. What do they want with Sag, this person? Well, they want you guys to get to a better place. Okay, I got the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups reverse, 6 of Swords, and the King of Cups. I think this person wants you to commit to them. If the commitment issue wasn't in the past was a problem, this person wants you to commit to them. And maybe that was an issue. Because they want you to be open and like come towards them here. They want to hear from you. Yeah, this person is coming back around. There could have been an obligation either in another situation or like a work situation. Yeah, I'm kind of getting this person wanting to tell you like, hey, I want to come back into your life. You know, I want to do right by you. There could have been a disagreement, an argument for some of you about a relationship, or relationship never happened. I don't know. But yeah, this person, it's like they're not going to let you go. Once they come back, they're not going to give up on this. So I feel like you are manifesting this person in, and maybe you're having doubts, or maybe now you don't want this person back, but you manifested them in the past. So anyways, what can Sag look forward to by the end of September? World in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Justice in reverse. I think this person is going to come back into your energy. I'm getting repeated 6 here. Yeah, they're going to come back and try to make amends with you, talking about the past, wanting to try to, you know, clear up karma, clear up closure. This is somebody, I think, that also, it's like if there's a lot of bad energy between the two of you, or trust issues, or, you know, things didn't go the way they wanted in the past, this person wants to make things right. I think this person wants to rebuild a healthy relationship with you, or try to have you in her life, okay? I think they want to try to have you back into their life and want to heal things. Some of you, it's a Cancer. I got a personal issue reaches resolution, Cancer, and take time to breathe out. Blue could be significant. That's the throat chakra. Adjustments are required, a time for healing. Yeah, so you and a person could be having a conversation about the past. Okay, Saturn, some kind of lesson learned, and then Cancer. Yeah. So it could be a Cancer. Maybe you guys learned some kind of lesson about the relationship. Yeah, it looks like you and somebody are having a conversation. Could be a Pisces as well. They could have Cancer heavy in their chart. Maybe Cancer and Saturn, Cancer Sun. I don't know. But it's like wanting to get some kind of closure, let go. Okay, with Pisces energy, it's like wanting to talk about the past, but not hold on to it anymore. Wanting to like free, but like have a healthy energy with you. So it looks like somebody wanting to be in a better place with you, but there was trust issues, there was wounds from the past, not really knowing the other person's intentions. So, but I just see that happening by the end of September. Some kind of conversation that maybe is uncomfortable, but it looks like they could be initiating it. And a lot of you, I'm getting strong Cancer here. Could be a Pisces as well, a Gemini, Pisces, Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. But yeah, it looks like somebody's coming back, not wanting to release this. And it's almost like you felt like hopeless. You felt like it wasn't going to get fixed. You were giving up on it. And then that's when they come back. So, all right, Capricorn, 11101. All right, what's going on with, ooh, I just saw the devil. What's going on with Capricorn mid-month? Okay, Two of Wands. A choice to make here. Control in reverse. Okay, it looks like you're kind of giving up on something here. Either you already have or you will. It could be a masculine energy. Masculine energy, the sun came out in reverse in union. All right. Some of you are giving up, like, on you guys, you know, coming back in a passionate way or a compassionate way. Thinking in reverse and intuition in reverse. Return. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with this, where this person's came back into your energy, but you don't really get much warmth from them. You're like, why are they in my energy? Why are they coming back? Some of you, you're questioning that. Like, what does this person want from me? Some of you can feel like they're trying to control your mind or trying to mess with you or something. Because it's like you're questioning why they're even in your energy. But you know they're your soulmate, but it's like, with the Two of Wands, you're kind of thinking, like, maybe I should let this go. Ten of Swords reversed, King of Wands reversed, Four of Pentacles, and the High Priestess reversed. Yeah, it's like stubbornness. Two of Cups reversed, Five of Cups. Some of you, either they did come back into your life or there's been a lot of stagnancy between the situation. And this person's not fully opening up and admitting to you. There needs to be vulnerability, I'm feeling. Some of you are dealing with a Leo or they have Leo in their charts. Because it's an energy of somebody needs to open up and be vulnerable. Because there's like a lack of compassion or they're not showing compassion. Seven of Pentacles, Emperor in reverse. Five of Swords and the Two of Swords reverse. Yeah, who are you dealing with? Because I think they do have compassion. Like, you got somebody that does have compassion. They do care. But it's like they've been wounded by people or hurt where they're just really, like, ruthless or detached. But they do have emotions, you know? Like, they do care, but they hold back because they don't want to be vulnerable. So I think you're dealing with somebody, Capricorn, where they need to be honest. They need to be vulnerable with you. Because they're in this energy of, like, I don't give a shit. I'm kind of getting that. Like, I don't give a fuck or I don't give a shit. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting. Five of Swords, the Emperor in reverse. It's like really detached. I don't care. Why should I care? You know what I mean? Very negative. It makes you wonder, like, why is this person even in my energy? Yeah, Seven of Swords. Like, why are you here? Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles reverse. When you get this lack of compassion and lack of, connection. Like, then why are they here? That's what I'm feeling here. A lot of you are doubting your intuition, if you should even let this person back in. Because this could be, for some of you, like you're opening back up a karmic cycle. Okay. Or you're wondering if you should let them back in, if it's going to lead to that. If you let this person back into your life, is it just going to start up another karmic cycle again? What does this person want with Capricorn? This is really confusing. Because I think you're making a decision whether or not you should just let this go. What do they want? 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Why do they want to fight with you? They want to fight. It's like, I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to be compassionate. I don't want to tell you how I feel. They're wanting to be just very, like, my way or the highway. Not showing much initiation. And I think because of that, it's like you're getting sick and tired of seeing the same situation all over again, Because it just looks like they want to fight and argue. Like, they don't want to talk about their feelings. But then it's like they do care about you. Okay, they do care. But they're just not really showing it. They're not really showing their feelings. This is somebody that could be acting very detached and not letting you know what they want. But then with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like they do care about you and they don't want to lose you. So I think you're just very confused and you're like, this masculine isn't really showing me much. And I kind of feel like I need to cut this person out. What is something to look forward to by the end of September? You're going to get clarity. Okay. Okay, I think for some of you, you're going to finally take back your power and you're going to stop the situation. If you don't get any kind of, change in the situation, you're not, some of you are just going to let it go. Like, you're going to move on. Because I think you're sick and tired. You're getting frustrated with the Queen of Swords. And then with the Queen of Wands, it's like, I don't want to put up with this. There's other people out there. I can have other options. I don't need to keep myself stuck. Okay? So it looks like it comes down to, at the end of September, you making a decision whether or not you want to entertain this or not. Yeah, adjustments are required. Meditate and contemplate. I think you're making a positive, you're thinking in a positive standpoint of like, is this, does this make sense? All right. 6th house. Basically, also an energy, like, how does this fit my routine? Is this person willing to change for my life? Is this person willing to compromise? Libra. Yeah, I think what's going to happen here, Capricorn, you're wanting to be with this person, but are they going to actually compromise with me? Are they going to work with my schedule? Are they going to understand me? Because I think you're dealing with somebody that's very demanding, that's not compassionate, or they're not showing any kind of compassion. It's like their way or the highway. And it's like an energy of like, okay, we can either work this out rationally and, it's almost like if they cause more chaos and shit to your life than what you want to deal with, is it worth it? Is it worth having this person casually in my life when they cause me stress and anxiety and they piss me off? And yeah, I get communication from them. They text me, they message me. But if they're making me annoyed and pissed off and I don't want to respond to them, is it worth having them in my energy? That's kind of what you're asking yourself. Like, is it worth the peace? Like, I'm losing peace having this person in my life. Is it worth it? Okay. It's like, if they're not going to cooperate, if they're not going to understand and be compassionate to my life, that's what I'm seeing here. It's kind of an energy of like, if they're not going to be compassionate and understanding, for some of you, if you have children or if you have a life or things that are like needing to be where you have other obligations besides this connection, because for a lot of you, you do have a life, and it's like, if they're not going to understand your routine, your life, what's going on, I wouldn't waste your time. Could be a Virgo, a Pisces, a Libra, a Gemini, Sagittarius. Are they in it for the long run? Could be an Aries, a Pisces, a Leo. So you need to kind of ask yourself that. Not let this person control and dictate your life. Okay. Hey, Lasia. All right, Aquarius 11850. Oh, you're welcome. I'll see you later, Terry. Have a good day. All right, what's going on with Aquarius? Mid-month check-in. Okay, getting some kind of clarity here. Ace of Swords, High Priestess, Three of Swords. Some of you, the side message I'm getting from this, you guys could be being silent, staying silent, not communicating. Maybe you're, why am I getting like you guys could be hearing conversations in like other rooms or from other people, and it's kind of heartbreaking. Like, I don't know if you're hearing something from another person, or if somebody's trying to protect you, because I have protection here. Spirit guides in reverse, North Node in reverse. So maybe there's a conversation that you're hearing or needs to be heard because there's some kind of lie or deception. Why do I feel like that, Aquarius? It's an energy. The truth will set you free. And then I see a butterfly here. And it looks like somebody's releasing. So I don't know if somebody is telling you something like that you need to hear. And it's very painful. Or that already happened and you're trying to heal from it. Trying to grasp it. I just saw the Tower. What's the clarity of belief? Ace of Swords. Magician. Number 1 again. Tower in reverse. Ace of Swords reverse. 5 of Swords reverse. I think what's going on, there's an energy of like a conversation you're not hearing or you're not wanting to believe. Okay. I think you know, though, with the intuition here with High Priestess, I think you know about the situation, but you're not wanting to think about it. 8 of Swords, 9 of Cups reverse, the King of Cups, and the Hermit reverse. I think what's going on is you're being protected by something right now. I think the universe is protecting you from maybe not being in contact with somebody because it's like a part of you wants to talk to this person, but I don't see communication happening because right now it'll cause more of a Tower. Yeah, the Tower, 5 of Cups reverse, the World reverse, 3 of Swords, High Priestess. Feels like the universe is doing you a favor by keeping somebody not in your life. And you made me question yourself that, like, why this person? It's like, I know they're going to come back. I know they love me. I know we're meant to be together. Why am I not in this person's life? Why are they not in mine? Why are we not speaking to each other? I think the universe is protecting you because this person, maybe it's not in a good place for a lot of you. That's what it feels like here. There's a lot of things being hidden that you don't know about, Aquarius. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Virgo. I have strong Scorpio here. I think you're being protected here because this person's not in a good mindset or a good place to be in your life. Yeah. And I think you're not either. I think if you guys were to give to the situation, it would just be a matter of time until a disconnect again. So it feels like the universe is kind of taking somebody from your life and blocking communication. And it hurts like hell, I want to say. Like, it hurts like hell. It's like, man, I really want to hear from them. I want to talk to them. But I think you guys are just not in a good vibrational energy. I think you're not in a good place. Some of you are struggling financially, or you're having other issues, other factors. And then they're having, I think, emotional issues. I think it's you're having financial issues, they're having emotional issues. And the both of those are just not working hand in hand. And if you guys were to come back around and work things out, there would just be an emotional disconnect again, or a lack of a reconciliation. What's this dishonesty? The Fool, the Death, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Swords reversed. I think you're lying to yourself. Some of you are telling yourself this person's given up on you. This person doesn't want you anymore. And I think you're not making the situation easier on yourself. Maybe it's easier to tell yourself that at the end of the day. This person's given up. They're not going to come back. They're not going to communicate. But I feel like you're only doing it to yourself. I feel like you're, being, dishonest to yourself, or you're lying to yourself, whatever makes you feel better. I don't know if it makes you feel better to tell yourself that they're not going to speak to you, that it's over, or if you are just accepting an ending, but you don't know if it's over. Because I think whatever's going on, you're like lying to yourself to make yourself feel better at night. But I don't think it's bad. I think you're just kind of telling yourself something, even if it hurts you. It's like maybe worst case scenario, we don't work things out. I know I have Aquarius moon and I can be kind of pessimistic at times. So maybe you guys are being kind of pessimistic. Like maybe we won't work this out. Maybe I should give up on them. I think you're kind of telling yourself that to kind of ease your mind so you can just not think about it. What is this person's like intentions with Aquarius? Okay, the Chariot. Six of Cups reverse, the King of Wands reverse, Four of Pentacles. I think eventually they would like to fix the past with you. Okay, they would like to talk to you. Some of you have kids together, or it's like you both are needing to evolve in your lives before you can come back to each other. Some of you, if you do have a kid, they're wanting to work things out. They're wanting to do better. This is somebody that wants to be back into your life, but I think it's a situation they can't right now. Some of you, there could be blockages in their life. Okay. Yeah, because they want to be this King of Pentacles for you. It's like they want to show up for you and do more, provide more. Hey, Tina. All right, Aquarius, what can you look forward to by the end of September? Judgment. Okay, so there could be a reconciliation. Yeah, I think this person is coming back. Could be a water sign or a Scorpio. Yeah. So water sign, could be an air sign. They do want to come back and make amends. So I feel by the end of September, they're going to come back. You are going to get some kind of clarity from them. They are unhappy with how things are. So this person's showing up heavily in your reading. And I think what happened is the universe was blocking them from your life for a while, or there was no contact because maybe their life was not going good, or they were not in a good place, and you were being protected with the Tower coming up twice in your reading. Hey, Katie, what do you need to release? A time to give, then take. New moon in Virgo. See, we got that happening this week. I think Friday. So it's like, what do you need to release that is like in the way of yourself? Maybe if there is financial blockages, maybe that is your focus right now. Yeah, something that you need to initiate. Yeah. So I think some of you guys, okay, because you're a fixed sign, you guys could be dealing with a cardinal sign or another fixed sign. Okay, either you're dealing with another fixed sign or a cardinal sign. But it's an energy of like, yeah, this can work. You can initiate it, but it needs to be moving forward. It needs to be maintained here. Yeah, 11th house. Okay, so it feels like if you do come towards this person or work things out there, some of you are getting into a better spirituality or in a better mindset, or need to have a more positive outlook on the situation before feeding it with doubt. Okay, or it's also telling me with like what is your intent for having this person in your life, or the conversation? What is the intent of the conversation, and what are you expecting out of it? Especially with the new moon in Virgo. That's like, new moons are about initiation. Okay, so what is your initiation? What is your intent? What are you wanting out of this conversation? You know, how is this going to help you better? Okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm going to do a collective. I don't have to work until 1 o'clock today, so I have a little bit of time to kill. I have Pisces, Scorpio, strong Scorpio here. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Leo, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio. Scorpio came out like 5 times, so definitely could be a Scorpio. All right, that's probably, it's weird, but this video, this is like the most that I've seen Scorpio come out in the readings. Usually Scorpio kind of hides in the readings. Like, I don't really see Scorpio that much. So Scorpio's really making an appearance. All right, Pisces, 12807. Mid-month check-in. What's going on with Pisces? Okay, release. Got the death card for Scorpio again. Scorpio's really coming out. Then the 5 of Cups in reverse. That's Scorpio too. So something about Scorpio. I don't know what's going on. This is good though. Okay, because 5 of Cups reverse and the death. That's an energy of like, you just need to accept how things are. Needing to let go. Give yourself peace. Yeah. Some of you maybe tested your ego. Maybe feeling a lack of confidence. Some of you can feel lack of confidence, but you're trying to not give up. You're trying to remain focused and positive. So that's weird. You got double Scorpio here. Release came out reverse, Scorpio again. But, okay, so release is here, the death card, and then release in reverse. So there might be something you're not letting go of. I got spring, so timing. So maybe this is something that you're not fully letting go of because you feel there's still hope or there's still expectation. Family in reverse. I got obsession. Somebody's obsessed with you. Only you and obsession. Maybe somebody's not releasing you. So, something about spring, that could be significant. Maybe, you know, well, your birthday is in spring. Maybe there's somebody else's birthday in spring. Let's see. This is kind of weird. Some of you also could be trying to work on a family situation or a relationship. Some of you also with spring and family in reverse. If it's not, like, if you, like, don't, like, not want to have kids, like, if you guys want to have children and you don't have any kids, you guys could be, like, infertile or something, or you're wanting to not be infertile anymore. If you are pregnant, you guys are thinking about your future, you know, pregnant or something. So let's see. Why the release with the death here and 5 of Cups reverse? Wheel of Fortune came out in reverse. Strength in reverse. Queen of Swords reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Some of you are going through a massive change in your life and you feel like you can't stop it from happening. So I don't know what's going on. It's like you're trying to prevent a tower. Because the tower came out reverse, Page of Swords. What is this referring to? Some of you feel like you've lost control of your life. Or you've lost control. But the good thing is you might not see this now, but okay, some of you feel like you've lost control of your life. You feel like you're not going anywhere with your life. That things, it's like one like bad situation after another. But I got the 9 of Swords reverse, the Empress, and the Page of Pentacles reverse. Feels to me that you may think in a negative way right now, needing to change your focus. I feel like the universe is putting positive changes into your life, but you don't see it now because you feel like there's a lack of releasing, or you're not really seeing much change going on. Some of you maybe by spring, like maybe by May, or like Taurus season, maybe. Like you guys will see that. Like you'll see the change by Taurus season. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance, 6 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. If it's a relationship, like your relationship's going to improve, it's going to grow. I'm getting by, you know, spring. So, like, don't give up hope. If it's somebody you want to be with or a situation financially, don't give up hope. It looks like it's going to improve. It's going to get better. Get out of your head. Stop being so negative or thinking negative, because I see positive changes happening here. Yeah, get out of your head. 8 of Swords reverse, 9 of Cups, King of Cups reverse, 7 of Pentacles reverse. Because I think the more that you talk down to yourself, or the more that maybe you take negative criticism from other people, maybe like not let people persuade you so much or have a negative impact on your life, because that could be what's holding you back or making you think negatively. There could be like a negative person in your life that is talking negative all the time. It's making you feel kind of deluded, kind of feel tired, dragging you through the mud. Don't let this person do that, because I see things working in divine timing. Things are getting better. You're going to accomplish something here. Hey, Annie. So who's this obsessed person? Ace of Pentacles reverse, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles reverse. Somebody that doesn't feel like you want to be with them. There's somebody in your energy that's obsessed with you and they feel like you're not going to fight for them. Some of you, there could be financial issues. There could be where maybe they're not giving to you like they thought that you wanted them to. Because it's kind of an energy where like somebody feels like you're going to let them go because you want somebody else. Okay, so there could be a third party or somebody that feels like you want somebody else. You're in love with somebody else, that you're kind of just dealing with them because you have to. You have no other choice. I don't know why I'm getting that. What's something good to look forward to by the end of September? The Chariot. Things progressing. Yeah, 8 of Cups reverse, Page of Cups reverse, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, things are progressing. Keep up the good work. Don't be hard on yourself, okay? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Don't be hard on yourself. This kind of feels like my energy too. I have Pisces in the 12th house. and that's about fear and illusion. So don't let fear and illusion talk down to you, because I was thinking really negatively about my career with my college, and then yesterday I got good news from my grading from my teachers, and I got 2 A's on my essays in 2 different classes. So, you know what I mean? I was thinking really negative. I was kind of doubting my work that I was putting out with my essay, my papers, and I got like 100% on one of them, and the other one I got like a 95 or something, or a 90, but are still A's. So don't doubt yourself, especially if it's in regards to money, in regards to career. You're going to get past it. If you're in some kind of hiccup or situation, it's going to get better. I feel definitely divine timing. So don't give up. Don't change your focus. Don't think so negatively about yourself. Don't have where you discourage yourself and you say no. Okay, or you think, well, I'm just going to give up because it looks like it's not promising. Keep fighting. Okay, keep fighting, because it looks really good, especially by spring. I know that's a while from now, but definitely I'm getting Taurus season with the Empress, as we're like in a Venus, sign. That's when things are really going to, progress for you. Things are not over. Things are getting better for you. The Tower in reverse. Okay. Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But yeah, I do see there's somebody obsessed with you. That could be this King of Cups in reverse here. Somebody that's kind of like thinking in a way of like negativity or being really doubtful. So take it out, resonates. Hey, Tasha. All right, collective 135.45. Last but not least, what's going on with the collective mid-month? Good. Getting out of your head. 8 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Wands. Something feels promising. I saw the Lovers in reverse on the bottom, though. So maybe you're trying to just get out of your head about love or looking forward to something else. Yeah, self-love. Yep, self-love. So you're focused on the desires of your heart, self-worth, expansion, and manifesting. And I got the past in reverse. So you're letting go of the past. You're focusing on your future here. 3 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands is a future card. So you're looking towards the future. You're not holding back any longer. Yeah, you're not wanting something anymore. And then rejection in reverse. Some of you are not putting yourself out there to get rejected. Or you're like, I'm not going to really put much effort into this because I don't know if I'm going to get rejected. Or it's also with pride here in rejection reverse. Maybe you're not taking rejection very well. Maybe that's something you need to work on. Okay, with self-love. Why am I lashing out when I feel rejected? Or why do I feel triggered? And I don't mean to say this in a negative way, because I get that way too. Like there was a guy, he deleted me off Snapchat, and it pissed me off because like I didn't know why he deleted me, so I flipped him off. And it just kind of hurt me, because I was like, well, this guy was acting like everything was cool, and all of a sudden he just deleted me. And I know it's something minor like that, but it's like, it just kind of hurt. It's like, what did I do to that person that they just deleted me, So, or people in general, if they delete me, or if I say or do something to offend somebody, it's like I get like defensive. I'm like, what did I do to hurt them, So maybe that's something that you're trying to work on, is needing to not overthink situations, needing to not respond a certain way, needing to just, you can't really, I don't know, make everyone happy. Maybe you're trying to like take rejection better. 8 of Cups reversed. The Sun, the Hermit reversed, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to be kinder to yourself. It's been a journey. I feel like with the Hermit reverse and the Sun, yeah, it's been a journey. Some of you have your days, I want to say. Like the healing process, there's days where it's like, okay, I feel really positive. I feel really like everything's going into my flavor. Everything's going well. And then there's days where you kind of feel set back a little bit, or insecure, or a little bit of like, maybe I shouldn't do that, or something like that. Because it feels like you are healing. A lot of you are healing. You're working on yourself here. You're trying to let go of past pain, past suffering. Some of you, there could be like rejection wounds, or it's like a trauma response or something from getting rejected or hurt. Yeah, there could have been a masculine that put you through a lot. Okay. Because I'm getting a feminine energy. from you of like wanting to focus on yourself and needing to just accept that some things don't work out. Some of you, it's upsetting to you. Like, this could even be like in regards to relationships, like not really putting much faith in something until there's a reason to, or you've been kind of doubtful in love because of how people have treated you or how somebody has treated you. Because it feels like you're trying to get out of that headspace. You're trying to be kinder to yourself. You're trying to make some progress, but you still have days where you're like, well, what's the fight? Or why should I fight for this? Or, some of you could even feel like you can't make yourself seen. You don't feel seen and loved. Maybe that's like a rejection for you, or you feel like you can't be authentic. You can't really be yourself. Some of you, that's what I'm getting. Like, maybe because of past relationships, you can't really be authentic. You can't really show who you actually are because you've been in relationships where they just don't really care about you individually, or once like you show who you truly are, it seems like they've lost interest or something like that. Because it's like, I think you're just not waiting for something anymore. 3 of Pentacles, Magician reverse, 8 of Swords reverse, 4 of Swords. It's like you're sleeping better at night. Judgment. That like if it doesn't work out with somebody, then oh well. So I think you're trying to get past like negative criticism to yourself. Because some of you are becoming more spiritual, or you're awakening your spirituality, where it's like, well, if it doesn't work out with them, then that's just not meant to be, or they weren't meant to be in my life in general. Maybe the universe is doing me a favor, because it kind of feels, yeah, like you're just letting go. Wow. Yeah. Devil in reverse, Page of Swords reverse, the Tower, and the Page of Pentacles. Basically, you're letting go of expectation. Okay. And I think if that was an issue for you, where maybe it hurt your feelings, people rejected you, people weren't staying in your life, people showed a lack of dedication and effort, you took that personally. And that's kind of something I need to work on healing as well. Hey, Mina. That's what I'm getting here. I think a lot of you, the collective, you guys, you take it personally when people don't show up for you, when people let you down, and it makes you feel the type of way about yourself. And why are they letting me down? Was I not good enough? Was I boring? Was I not the person they wanted? Like, why were they so quick to give up on me? I think it's just like you're not wanting to put yourself also in situations of getting rejected. So for some of you, you're saying to yourself, you're not really putting yourself out there, which is kind of what I've been doing too. And I feel like I got that in a Scorpio reading not that long ago. So you guys could have Scorpio in your chart. Yeah, because I remember saying it's like every time I let somebody in, like that's a chance they could screw me over, a chance they could leave. I think you're kind of in this mindset of like, you're not really fully ready to open up to love just yet. You're kind of there, like vulnerably, like you're okay with being open, but you're not really wanting to pursue anything more until you've done more healing. So let's see. What is something you can look forward to the end of September? You're making better choices. Yeah. Like you are being more with discernment. Okay. Queen of Swords, Chariot reverse, Knight of Wands reverse, 7 of Cups reverse. I feel like you're making better choices in love. You're not being you're being more selective. You're being more choosy when it comes to people and yeah, their energy towards you. Some of you dealt with a karmic situation, or it's like, well, if somebody comes into my life, I want there to be like a rhyme and reason. I don't want to feel like I'm just delayed. I think a lot of you, it's like you're really being choosy and careful with who you're choosing in your life, who you're being selective of. Okay. And I also think you're not rushing into anything either. You're kind of slowly letting somebody in, but you're not rushing into it because you're trying to avoid any kind of heartbreak or pain. So I do feel like you have people interested. You're just giving it time and not rushing into it, which is good. Yeah, you are good enough and bring love to the situation. So you are healing yourself. Okay. You are healing and you are good enough. You're putting yourself out there. Some of you are breaking out of your shell. You are talking to more people. Yeah, there could be a new romantic cycle and work through your fears. So this could be somebody new that you're contacting or connecting with. But you are kind of showing a bit of vulnerability, but also try not to be fearful. Yeah, Chiron and fixed. So you are working on yourself. You are healing. There is a lot of changes that you're making in your life. I also feel like you're being adaptable too. Like you're being adaptable to whatever's around. Trying to have optimism, because with Aquarius here, it's like you want to be out there. I think you want to put yourself back out there emotionally, but you felt kind of defeated or scared of rejection in the past, and you're trying to let go of those fears. You're trying to open up to a positive mindset and not let the past continue. Yeah, with Cardinal, it's like you're kind of initiating or letting somebody come towards you and trying to have more optimism than negativity. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, pretty pink eyes. I'm going to get your personal readings done later when I get off work. So I'll get those done later today. I get off early today. I only work a smaller shift. So Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Virgo. Could be any sign. That was a good reading. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm going to try to figure out, like, tomorrow and Thursday what readings I'm doing. I don't even know this week yet what I'm doing. But I am going to do at least one video tomorrow, and then also Thursday. I do have some plans in the day, but it's not till later. So I should be able to get at least, a couple readings done. Maybe try for 2 tomorrow, depending if I have time with personals and school and all of that. So let me know, like, in the comments what would be a good reading for me to do, because I was thinking maybe their feelings, or maybe a no contact reading, almost personal reading. So just let me know whatever you guys like. But yeah, I am doing members questions tomorrow and Thursday. If you guys can go ahead and send them to me. Also your members reading as well, just because I'd like to get them all done before this weekend, the members readings, because I do have, after Thursday, I work like 5 days in a row, and it's a lot of days, like a lot of hours within 5 days. Like I work all full shift hours in the next, like, 5 days after Thursday. So I would prefer it if you guys could send it by no later than Friday or Saturday, so I can try to get your members readings done. Because it is going to be kind of a crazy week coming up. And then I have 3 days off in a row after that. So I have to get through the 5 days, and then I'll have 3 days off. So anyways, guys, I'll see you later. I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'll let you guys know later tonight, like, what the video will be tomorrow. But I will do members, and then also, I might do super chats too as well tomorrow and Thursday. All right, guys. See you later.